We're back. Don't sound so enthused.
Well, this is like really, really simple like dessert, but I think it's like super refreshing. So we're going to take a whole bunch of different berries. So you have your blueberries, your blackberries, your raspberries, and your strawberries. And we're going to make like an adult version and I guess for kids or people that don't like alcohol too. So Rick's cutting up the strawberries. Just cut them in quarters.
Okay.
And then we're going to add a splash of bourbon for the adult version. And then we're going to do lemon juice for the kid version. So you can still put a little bit of splash of lemon juice onto, the adult version of it.
Yeah, but I don't advise doing the, splash of bourbon on the kid version.
Well, obviously. So we're just going to sprinkle a little bit of sugar onto the fruit. And the only reason you do that is just to bring out the sweetness even more. So you're just sprinkling a little bit. You're not adding a lot. Some people will add a lot. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit. Okay. You can use honey too. You can use agave if you want. I just feel like with the sugar, it kind of like melts really well in there.
This is the time of the year where it's kind of hard to find good berries.
Well, they're good. They're good right now. But okay, so we have that all in there, and we have a little bit of the sugar. So now we're just going to toss that together.
You want more strawberries in there, or?
No, I think that's fine. It's just for us.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just going to toss this together like so.
Watch out, you got a little.
I know, I feel her.
Kitten at your feet.
I know, I feel her. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to separate this just so I know, which one is the alcohol and which one is not. Put this in here.
Figured out my tastes. I mean.
Oh, yeah, just, that'll be good. That's a good idea.
Well, I meant you tasted it before the cat. Where did the cat go?
The cat? Before the cat
kid.
tastes it?
I meant kid. The cat is.
All right, so this is a preference. It's up to you how much bourbon, rum, or brandy you want to add. I'm just going to use bourbon because that's what we have, but you can use, like I said, any of those. I would recommend something a little, maybe like brandy if you want. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to put a little splash in there. I would say, I don't know, quarter cup?
Or more.
A little bit more.
Yeah, not too much, though.
Not too much.
I need some sip.
Some sipping?
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to let that kind of marinate in there for a little bit.
I'm already sold. I mean,
okay.
Even before the...
Now, I went to the store to pick up a lemon because Rick bought a lemon earlier that was ridiculously hard. So, for this, just take that, roll it, and then just cut it in half.
I can handle lemon. You want to get the cream ready?
Yeah. So, if you just put...
I'm just cutting it in half and then squeezing it?
Squeezing it over the kids' one, and you can put a little bit in ours, too. Okay. So now I'm going to make homemade whipped cream real quick. You got to show them that you're squeezing lemon over it.
Well, I'm I'm supposed to do something, right? I got to make it look like I'm doing something here. It's a dessert, so it's not really...
Careful because the little babe's still here.
I know, she's underneath my feet.
All right, so I'm going to take a cup of heavy cream. And then I'm going to take... Of course, I should have gotten this before. This is short people problems here. This is going to be interesting. I'm not going to be...
I'd help you out, but I'm not much taller,
Do you have tongues? This
hey,
is so
Rhonda.
Funny. How am I supposed to reach this?
What do you need?
I need...
I'll get it.
Look, this is all... This is... Wait, hold on. I'm just gonna be real. This is short people problems. This happens. Okay, I'm taking this right here to...
As long as she doesn't stab me with it.
to reach my powdered sugar. And not stab anything along the way.
Is that seriously what you're doing? Why don't I can actually reach that.
Now you can. Look. Okay.
It's ridiculous.
I got it. Okay. So, you're going to use powdered sugar for the cream. So you're using about a half a cup to a cup. Doesn't help that this little person or this little critter is underneath of me.
Yeah, I know. It's not like you can pick her up either because she's,
Well, you can, but you would have to come back and wash your hands.
Food.
She'll run off because she's going to get scared in a minute from the, okay.
I'll pick her up. Then I'll wash. Sure,
All right.
but what we're dealing
So
with.
I'm gonna take. You're gonna wash. That's
Dealing with that.
That's pepper.
You know, this is pepper. Say hi, Pep. All right, get away from the food.
Okay. So I'm gonna take just a half of a lemon, like zest of half of a lemon, and I'm gonna zest it into my cream and my powdered sugar.
Hey, Beth. Bert, Beth said your outfit looks fantastic.
My outfit?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just all black. My favorite. Okay, so we have 1 cup of heavy cream, half a cup of powdered sugar, and a half of a lemon zest of a half of a lemon. Now, don't use granulated sugar because then you're going to have all those pieces in there. It's not going to break up if you beat it, so that's why you want to have the powdered sugar in there. Now, this is all by taste too. So if you want it sweeter, you can add more powdered sugar. If you want it less, you can too. All right, so let me just grab my...
Rhonda asked if we got the car. No, not yet, but we have something lined up.
Yep.
And by the way, Rhonda, if you're in the area, and anybody,
yeah.
Hapero on Saturday, Roberta's beer comes out at Artifact Brewery.
Yeah. So stop by. We'll be there pretty much
from noon till
whatever. Yeah.
Hopefully the weather holds out. And
they're supposed to have a food truck there, and you know, it should be a good time. All right. So I'm just gonna take my old school beater here.
Did you just call me a beater?
And can you move over?
Yeah, let me move this.
Now, when you're doing this, you don't want to overbeat it either because it will turn into butter, and you don't want to have butter for your fruit topping.
If I do that, it'll be all over the house. I'm getting all kinds of compliments tonight. Rhonda said your hair looks nice.
Oh, thank you. I feel so special.
Look, now she's getting it on me now. I like this part. I don't have to do anything.
You actually do.
Oh, I do.
Angel food cake.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, take one of those
You're also
bowls.
zesting?
Yeah, take a bowl.
Oh, these?
Yep. And just take one slice of that, like a nice slice.
Like how thick?
Don't use the end piece.
I got you. Rhonda said you are special.
Thank you.
I've been saying that for years, but
He says it in a
different way.
way. Anyway, so that's the whipped cream. This is the consistency that you kind of want. Because if you go over this, see how we have that like that? If you go over that, you're going to have butter. And if you want to keep it cool, just either put it in the freezer for a little bit. You can put it in the fridge, but if you put it in the fridge, it will start to break down. And, you know, it depends on how fast you're going to eat it. So,
Baked a pound cake for the first time ever. Took it out of the oven too soon. I guess it was a little soft. Actually, have you ever baked a pound cake?
yes. What are you doing?
I'm trying to do it without breaking it. Is it okay?
Anyway, so store-bought angel food cake, pound cake. Pound cake is fantastic. I mean, how did it come out? Did it come out really good?
She said she took it out too soon.
Oh. Because if you have a good pound cake and you put it on the grill, too, it's so good.
Oh,
All right.
yeah, grilled pound cake is
So-
fantastic.
It fell inwards. Yeah. That's the thing with when you're baking is such a science. I've said this time and time before. I love it, but it's so difficult sometimes to do. All right, so we're skipping the part of baking. We're just going to go straight to the store and we're going to buy angel food cake, pound cake, whatever you prefer. Slice that up nice. And then we're going to take, obviously, are the kids going to come down and try this or no?
They're
No?
like...
All right, so I'll make you try it.
They'll eat it.
I'll make you try it.
I just tried the
This
cream.
Is,
It's
this
fantastic.
is the one. This is the one with the bourbon in it.
Okay.
So you're going to take your fruit. Oh, man, you smell that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was sold. As soon as you said bourbon, I was like, I'm in. I mean, you know, I like the fruit anyway. But
But the thing, oh, we never got mint.
Oh,
It's all right.
I can run out and grab
No,
mint
it's
real quick.
more for picture purposes.
Oh, I can grab mint.
Oh, it's okay.
It's
just
right
for-
there.
it's for-
Oh, for the picture. All right, well, you put it up with the picture.
All right, you can chiffonade, like cut the mint super thin and put it in with your berries too. But so you have it like that. So you have that juice from the bourbon, or if you have the lemon juice, and that's what happens when you add sugar to the fruit. It releases all that juice, and then that's where you get that little bit that you can put with the pound cake or the angel food cake. So then you're gonna take your whipped cream, the homemade whipped cream, and you're just gonna kind of like dollop it on there like that. Okay. And then you're just gonna zest a little bit of the lemon. Not a lot, just a little bit. Tap it, because it's probably done. Yep. You just want a little bit, just so you can, and that's pretty much it. It's a simple dessert, easy, and there's not a lot to it. So it's not like you're in the kitchen, you know, getting all sweaty and hot and whatnot. It's too hot for all that. So that's pretty much it. That was it. The flavor was there, but next time. Yeah, and that's the thing, when you're baking too, you don't want to keep opening and closing, opening and closing. And another, did you put a toothpick in when you were baking it to try it out? She's like, oh my God, I want some. All right, Rick, do you want to try this?
Yes, ma'am.
Try it, and then I'll make another one for you want to get some of that juice too.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to get the juice.
Okay.
Get the cake and the juice. You're going to make me stuff my face on.
Yeah, just do it.
Mm.
See, now this is the thing. I don't know about everybody else, but my favorite berry of all of these is raspberries and strawberries. Blueberries come third. I do not like blackberries that much. I don't know why.
I think is it the texture maybe?
I don't know. Sometimes they have like their seeds or something. They're too big.
Julie said thanks for sharing. Yeah, try it.
It's
good. But
so
the bourbon,
easy.
The bourbon it just adds to it.
The bourbon, but if you like something sweeter, try brandy. You can buy the small little guys. You don't have to buy a big, bottle if you don't really drink it.
But why not buy a big bottle and have a glass of brandy with it?
That's
what I say.
If you want, just buy a small bottle. Blueberries and strawberries, right? Yeah. Strawberries have always been a go-to, but I love raspberries. I don't know why, but all right. And that was pretty much
That was it?
Yep. I'm gonna take a picture. Super easy, and that's it. All right, guys. Talk to you later.
See ya.